Hello everybody and welcome into today's stream. How's it going, everyone? So, we have kind of an interesting plan today. We actually are not playing Smash. I know that's going to upset some people, but basically what we're going to be doing is we're editing today. We're going to react to the rankings and then we're going to be editing. Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a chill stream, first of all. And I'm excited to react to the rankings. I've kept blind, except for obviously the person I wrote for in the top 10, who, like, I know where they are, obviously. But let's do it. Guys, we've got 2 videos to get through. It's gonna be sick. We are going to be watching both of the... What the frick? Oh, there I am. We're gonna be watching both of them. Alright, so yeah, hi. What's up? Welcome in. Let's genuinely... I think we just kind of get right into it, basically. I'm gonna put out a little announcement on YouTube that I'm live real quick. But other than that, we're gonna get right into it. So we're going to do that. Stream thumbnails. Where's my editing thumbnail? There it is. There it is. Because I've done a stream like this before, and it was actually super chill. It was actually super freaking chill. But right now, let's go ahead and begin. This is 11 through 20. I saw Joker in the thumbnail of the video, and oh no. That's all I gotta say. Oh no. Dude, I'm excited. Number 20. Dude, we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty here. This T? Oh, shoot. Yeah, T had a really good, like, season. I forgot. T is a competitor you kind of, like, slips under your radar, despite how long he's been around. Oh, and then at Symphonic. How could I forget? Oh, obviously. Dude, this tournament was so cool, and I completely forgot about it. Yeah, T is Mr. Consistency, low-key. Beating Sonics at Kagaribi was huge. That's true. That's true, for sure. Boom. Is he the best Kazuya in main right now? I think rankings-wise, as far as the rankings are concerned, yeah, probably. Boom. Got him. And then he beat Leo. Dude, this set should have been Leo winning. I'm sorry, T. But Leo winning that would have been sick. Wants to fight MK Leo. Who doesn't, right? Then Loki, Rocky, or Wilds. Wilds is really... I think Wilds has the potential to be the best Kazuya in the world. He's just got to go to more stuff. That's the Wilds problem. It's literally just attendance. Ouch! Here he is! He's at 19! Best wolf main in the world, baby! Look at him go! I'm happy that Ouch made waves, how he did. That run at Battle of BC fed families for generations. It really did. Boom, baby. Reaper Invitational. He went on a pretty good run at that tournament, too. I didn't really watch it because I didn't really understand the concept, but he went on a frickin' run from what I heard. Oh my god, what is that clip, dude? He's so good. And he beat Syrup, too? He's so good! Oh my god, how are you that good? It's like I said earlier, I honestly do think Wolf has the most skilled player base in the game. That dash attack's crazy. Why'd that dash attack kill? Wants to fight Doramigi. Ooh. I actually would love to see that set. I don't know if Wolf Minmin has ever happened at a high level. I genuinely don't know. He used Pit? When? He seeded into him at... Oh, for Supernova. Oh, shoot. Cool, that's sick, actually. Oh, I thought Shiny Mark wasn't ranked. I heard Shiny Mark say on Twitter he wasn't ranked. Okay, well, you know what? That's a pleasant surprise. Let's go, Shiny Mark. Look at that smile. Oh my god. We love the song, but I have to keep talking so this video doesn't get freaking struck down by the heavens. Dude, it's gonna get struck so fast, you don't even know. He's still undefeated against best, like, top Nest players. Undefeated? How? Maybe that matchup isn't actually bad for Pikachu? Who knows? Bro's been trying to prove it. There you go. Oh my god, dude. Didn't he win? Yeah, he won Comic Palooza. Yeah, I remember now. Because it really looked like Peanut was going to win, and then Shiny Mark won, and we were like, oh, poor Peanut, and Peebnut. And then he won Patchwork, or like the weekend after. I remember now. Yeah, dude. Dude, Peebnut had such a good season. Wants to fight Spargo. Wants his run back against Spargo. That makes sense. Used Marth. Dude, that's kind of low-key legendary. Mementos. Haunter, Rivals Onin, Demon Spargo. Major winner and several top 8s. I guess that makes sense. I just kind of took Shiny Mark at his word. That was my mistake. Zomba! Wow. Wait. Oh, no, it's Leo. Oh, my God. That's Leo. Why did I think that was Zomba? For some reason, I thought Leo had already been ranked. Like, I thought Leo was in the previous episode for some reason. I literally had a mind for it. In my mind, I was like, wait, why are they showing Zomba getting clipped in Zomba's segment? And then it clicked. I was like, oh, this is Leo's segment. I don't know why I thought he was in the previous episode. Dude, that's crazy, though. He was like 8th in the world last season, and now he's much lower. Even though it feels like he's only gotten better. That just shows how competitive it's been, like, for the first half of the year, dude. I'm also excited for the, like, second half. Because I feel like Leo, dude, he's getting so good. Like Gommel and, God, what was the tournament before that? S-Factor. That was afterward. But S-Factor and Gommel, I really think showed off that Leo is just... He's getting better, dude. It's crazy to think that he's like the old dog learning new tricks. You didn't think it was possible, and now he's doing it right now. It's crazy. 16. Dude, Leo's not top 15. That's crazy to think about. Light! Oh, wow. I knew he wasn't top 10. I didn't know he was this low. I knew Light wasn't top 10 because I asked where Light was in order to write one of my blurbs for the individual who was top 10. So I knew Light wasn't going to make top 10, but I didn't think he'd be that low. That's crazy. He got 4th place at a P tier. That's insane how competitive this season is, man. I mean, I guess it's like, yeah, he has had some rough ones, though. That's also fair. This is a good song. Oh, and I forgot he beat Rauru, dude. That was a good tourney for him. It really was. Then he lost to Onin. Which, honestly, probably for the best, because my goat Dormigi won that tournament. I don't know. The only person who I know their ranking is the person I wrote a blurb for in the top 10. Player I want to face all of them. That's so based. And no demon. No demon. That's actually, yo, we got to talk about how impressive that is, low-key. No demon? Ooh, this is Carmelo. The second Mr. Consistency. Because Carmelo didn't miss a single top 8 at any major he attended. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He didn't miss top 8 once. The thing about it, though, is just that, like, he didn't go to as much stuff as everyone else. And he also, like, I don't know, his wins, like, weren't as good, but they were still good. A lot of 7ths, basically. Yes, he did. He won a major. I don't remember if he won a super major or a major. I'd have to check again, but... Yeah, and look at him! He's not just a Steve, baby! He's got a Shulk, too! And he uses Aegis against other Steves. That's how he beat Rocky, I think. That's how he beat Rocky, because he freaking he went Aegis against him instead of playing the Ditto. Wants to fight Akala. He's got a Shulk and an Aegis. He loves Xenoblade, but he just also plays Steve. Yeah, he loves Xenoblade because there's Gar Plains in his favorite non-competitive stage. Who do you think is first? I mean, it's between Akala or Doramigi, and as a Min Min main, I gotta root for Doramigi. Tama. Here's Tama P. Tama P Daifuku. Dude. Wait, was Lima already ranked? I don't remember. I think he was. So Tama is the best Bayo right now? I think so, right? Yeah, Lima was already ranked. Yeah, Lima was 24. Wow, he's 10 places above Lima? That's crazy, actually. I forgot he got 9th at Kagaribi. He almost made top 8? I don't remember that. That's crazy. It's just that, like, Kagaribi was such a big tournament. There's, like, so many players who you just, like, forget were there. It was just so big. No double-digit placements? Yeah, then that makes sense. It's just, it feels like Lima's been much better this season. But I guess that's just, like, because Tama P's been flying under the radar a little bit, honestly. But yeah, Tama P, best Bayo. Wow. Oshawott? Somebody call Osh9, bro. I know he's popping off right now. Even, like, a day after this got revealed. I know he's still popping off. No Demon either. Wow, wow, wow. Lima does have a major win, but he had several underperformances. I guess that's fair. You're right. You're right. And hell, if we've learned anything, it's that wins matter the most this season. I mean, more than tourneys. This is Gluto outside of top 10. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy to me. Link! I love that they included that. Look at the Link. Oh my god, and his player card. Oh, he's the one who beat Tama P. Okay. And he won Battle of BC, which was S+. I don't know. This is... I guess he had some unders too, but like this feels crazy, doesn't it? Winning a super major can still just make you not... Or top 20 or not even, like Ashimo. Yeah, because Ashimo... Dude, Ashimo had such a weird season. It's too volatile. But yeah, the wins are really the most important factor in this season's rankings for sure. I mean, like, if we've learned anything from this season so far, it's wins, wins, wins above everything else. And then he beat Spargo, dude, to win Battle of BC. What a weird... It's such a good run. Wants to fight Shuton. Favorites Mew, Temple. Blessing is Pew. Love that for you. Demon is Crêpe Salée. Crêpe Salée. We love the Link, dude. We love to see that, you know? Gluto had hard matchups in Demons, all bracket. That's true. Yeah, this season was kind of an experimental era, so... Oh, Raru's not top 10. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. I honestly thought he would. Raru's not top 10. Really? That's crazy. Oh, he's aura farming. Look at him. He aura farmed too hard. He got second place at the biggest tournament of all time and didn't make top 10. I couldn't imagine being in Raru's shoes right now. I'd be so pissed. I'd be like not even sad. I'd be angry. I'm so glad I'm not in that. I forgot about that clip. Oh my god. He struggled in the early months. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. It's just like the peaks are so high, you know? It makes you like forget the lows. Because his goods were so good. Bro, look at the characters used section. Bro, what? Bro was in a rough slump at the beginning of the year. 11. All right, last one of this video. Okay, let's see it. Dude, we got Sanctuary Guardian playing? I love that for you, Syrup. Syrup's not top 10 either. That's you know. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wait, does it mean Anand's top 10? I just realized, because Anand hasn't been ranked yet, right? I didn't miss them. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. Cause like that like makes sense in my brain. It's just so like, wow, a lot of good players just missed top 10 this season. I will say Syrup has improved maybe the most out of any player in like this top 20 category. I think Syrup's had such a big rise. And I think he's going to keep going up. On it, that makes sense. Wait, is this the only one where random is counted as a character used this season? If S Factor was included, he would have been top 10. Oh, for sure. He might be top 10 at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Okay, well, there's only one more for us to go. Yeah, for some reason I thought Zamba had been ranked already. So I completely forgot about him. Wait, let me... Boop, boop. And now we're in for the top 10. Dude. Oh, is this a different intro? Oh, I think it's the same. I think I'm just watching it a little closer than before. No, this looks different. This is different. This is different. Because, yeah. Oh, look at Doramigi. Oh. I feel so bad for Hurt. That ban really killed his momentum so hard. It's, ugh. I don't want to think about it, bro. I don't even want to think about that. Number 10. Is this going to be Zamba or Anin? Or Shuton? Wow. You know what? I low-key forgot about Shuton. I don't know how, but I did. I don't know how, but I thought he had been ranked already. I thought he had gotten ranked already, dude. Oh, there's Tweak. A clip of Tweak, huh? Dude, him beating Tweak for the first time was cool. We love that for him. I'm glad he got to beat Tweak before Tweak left. Could you imagine? My biggest fear is having a rival who I never beat, and then they retire before I can beat them. That's just not what you want, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what you want at all. Boom. That's what happened with Leo and Kameme, low-key. Because Leo has never beaten Kameme. But I don't think Leo's going to get another chance to beat Kameme, truthfully. Boom. Look at that. Gardevoir wants to fight Tweak. Oh, good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that, big bro. I don't know if that's going to work out for you, man. I don't know about all that. Oh, dude. This one. Is this Tweak? Dude, Black Knife. I have to talk over it, but wow, this is Anin. Dude, the highest ranked freaking is Anin the highest ranked player in America? Is Anin best in America right now? I think they are. I'm thinking about it. No. There's one more. Tweak hasn't been ranked yet. Yeah, I forgot about Tweak. My bad. I forgot about... Oh, there's two more. Oh, shoot, dude. There's two? Oh, my God. Oh, right, because Zamba hasn't gotten ranked. Dude, for some reason, I thought Zamba got ranked again. Again! I was like, wasn't Zamba just top, like, number 10? And I was like, wait, no, that was Shuton. For some reason, my brain keeps trying to trick me into thinking Zamba's already been ranked, and I don't know why. Oh, dude. Anin had such a good season. Like, especially at the end, really, like, cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? Wants to fight Hurt. That makes a lot of sense. Totodile, Rainbow Cruise. Used Rob and Joker, which is interesting. I want to know what brackets that was. Demon's Doramigi. Yeah, after that level up, Grand Finals. Whew. I'm going to call it a demon. I'm going to call it as I see it. Okay. Okay, is this the one? No way! He's this low? Wait. He's ranked below Tweak? Whoa, that's insane. That's actually crazy. Sonic's at 8. Wow. That's crazy. What a crazy feeling. And like below Zamba. I don't know. Zamba feels like he's so high. Where like at the same time, I'm really struggling to like remember what Zamba did this season. I guess that's like a really win-heavy placement, I guess. But that's crazy. King Curry, I just noticed Hurt's tag. And then, yeah, Sonics finally beat Hurt. Because they finally got to play at Gommel. Demon Spargo, and then the Roy icon there. That's clever, video editors. I see you. I see you. I see you. Yeah, it really is Spargo's Roy. That's his demon right now. 7. This is the, right? Yeah, here's Tweak. This is the player I wrote the blurb for, ladies and gentlemen. I knew that Tweak was going to be top 10. And in asking questions in order to write my Tweak blurb, I knew that Light was not going to be top 10. This is the one. Ah, he's got the Bonanza music. We love it. We love it. Dude, Tweak! I can't believe it, man. Not even being here for like the last few months of the season, Loki helped him because he just didn't have any losses at that point. He didn't have opportunities to lose. Oh my god. It was really super easy to write Tweak's blurb because I had just gotten done making the Tweak documentary. So I was like, I hadn't even like erased my script yet. I still had my script. It was so easy to write his blurb. Yeah, which is why I like volunteered to do his specifically. Player I want to face in bracket. I quit, LMAO. Bro. Tweak. Oh my god, there's like 2 Steves and Min Min in his head-to-heads. That's so funny. This has to be Zomba, right? No way Zomba's top 5. All right. Wow, it just feels like Zomba's so high. Like, over Sonics and, like, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. The video, oh my god, on beat, too. We love that. I mean, I guess those are really good placements, too. Like, you're right, I suppose. But it's just, like, it's because they're all, like, really early in the season, it feels like. Or I guess Level Up wasn't, but I don't know. It was just, like, it felt weird. What a weird season, because it really, like, he's kind of like Shuton in the sense where I feel like he was, or Tama P, where I feel like he was really under the radar, I guess. You don't really, like, Zomba wasn't really in your mind like that. That win over Mia is crazy, dude. I must say, though, that was impressive. What the hell? I guess I knew he used Dark Pit. I didn't know he used Palu and Wolf. Wants to fight Hurt. Favorite Pokemon? Lickitung with the emoji? It's Zomba. Bro, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, little bro. I'm so sorry. He's using Ring-a-Ding as his song? That's so funny. Spargo, number 5. I low-key was scared he'd be lower. I'm okay with a top 5 placement for my boy. I'm okay with that. That's fine. He'll come back. I believe in him. Boom. Boom. Kill him. Boom. Oh, dude. What a good comeback though. Off of like Kagaribi. He had a really good comeback from that like placement. But I really do think it was probably Kagaribi that killed this season. Imagine like being like, oh, I lost to Riddles and MKLeo. 2 years ago, that would have gotten you like 5th place at like a major. Like having those losses. And at Kagaribi, it was like, it got him like 49th or something. It was weird. What a crazy tourney that was. Look at that character roster, bro. All right, number 4. Now we're starting to get into the big ones. Mia. I love the song here. That's so funny. We love players filled with whimsy. Dude, that's so funny. Oh, man. Yeah, Mia had a good season. Mia didn't really travel to the States a whole lot.
And honestly, that's probably better for his season, all things considered. Boom. Why is it still synced up to the beat? That's so funny. The 9 is hilarious. Go at him. Go at him. Get him. Let's go. Mia's cool. I like Mia. Bam. Wow, that killed. I guess he was at 167. Wants to fight Monty. That's actually really funny. WarioWare. Oh, Blessing is Ken. That's really funny, actually. And his demon's Gluto. Tweak's only player to been top 10 forever. I mentioned that in my blurb. Like, half my blurb was based around that. And the thing is, it's bittersweet, though, because this is the last season he'll be top 10. Because he can't be top 10 next season. He's retired. This is Hurt at number 3. Wow. So, yeah, top 2 is going to be Akala Dormigi in some order, like people were thinking of. I feel so bad for Hurt, though, too. Because he had so much momentum in the beginning of the year. He really, really did. And then just, like, crazy, stupid ban happens, dude. It was so dumb. Like, I know I made that whole video about, like, understanding the perspectives behind it. That doesn't mean that I personally don't think it was dumb. I do personally think it was dumb. I understand why it is the way it is, but I still think it was dumb. Boom! Get his ass, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, the thing about it, like, that differentiated Hurt from, like, Yara or something, was that Yara came back from a hiatus and was instantly playing in top form again. Hurt needed a warm-up period. That was the problem with Hurt. Is that, like, he really, like, had to shake the rust off. Wants to fight Kuro Tamago. Who the heck? Who? Oh, man, dude. Rival is Shion. That's funny. This is it. Please be Akala. They're gonna do what they did last season. Oh god, what set is this? Do I recognize? Wait, this is Amori music. It's Akala. Oh, I knew the song. And I know that Akala is a big Amori fan. Oh my god. I recognized the music and I knew instantly, dude. Dormigi #1. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. He did it. He's only 15. That's so fucking awesome. He's only 15 and he's #1 in the world. Minmin's so good. I love Minmin. I can't believe I'm just talking about Dormigi during Akala's segment. Could you imagine winning the biggest tournament of all time and then not being #1? That's brutal. I gotta give Skinny the Pooh, like, I gotta give him like $20 the next time I see him. I gotta give Skinny the Pooh and Karama like a bouquet of flowers or something. Torchic wants to fight Skinny the Pooh. Bro, Skinny, watch out, dude. He's coming back with a vengeance, dude. Wow. That song's so good. I can't believe I knew it was Akala because I recognized the song. That's really funny. Oh, they're doing the thing with the trailer! The Three Houses music? Oh! Yes! That's my boy! That's my son right there. Look at him. Yes. Yes, dude. Dormigi. Oh, man. Oh. I love it. We love to see it, dude. Wow. Look at the arm cancels he's using. Oh, yeah, you have to use his 0 to death against Spargo. How can you not? This clip is legendary. Here, listen how the commentator screams. He screamed because he knew it was inevitable. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad that Doramigi never beat Tweak. I think with like a few more attempts, Doramigi probably could have beaten him. It was close. Oh, and this is what they're ending with. This is what they're ending with. Yes. Boom, boom. And then you do it again. Boom. And then you do it. Boom. His favorite Pokemon's Incineroar. Wants to fight Sonic. I'm so excited for those two to fight someday. Used Hero. Guys, it wasn't with Solo Min Min. Guys, it wasn't Solo Min Min. Guys, she's not. Guys, it wasn't Solo Min Min. Guys. Oh my god. Holy hell. I have to run an ad right now or else pre-rolls are going to start doing their thing. Wow. And that's the rankings until an hour from now when they release 51 through 100. Let me look at the article because I did a blurb. I did a blurb for one of these two. Or for Tweak. Here he is. Here he is. All right. With these 2025.1 rankings, Tweak now has the title of the sole player to be ranked within the top 10 for every single ranking season of Smash Ultimate, but that accomplishment comes at a cost. After his stunning performance as Super Premier Kaguribi 13, Tweak announced his retirement from competitive Smash Ultimate. It was an announcement that shook the Smash community. Tweak has been such a key part of the competitive scene that it felt like he'd always be here. Lots of spectators considered his Diddy Kong the best part of many major top 8s, and even more were inspired by both his gameplay and professionalism across these many years. But Tweak gave us a phenomenal half year to end on, making top 8 at LMBM, a tournament series forever linked to Tweak, as well as the Super Major Kowloon 16 and Kaguribi 13, the hardest and most stacked tournament in modern Smash history. Tweak's final days competing in Smash Ultimate had him go out with bang after bang. Instead of being sad that he's gone, I prefer to be glad that he was here at all. Across every character, every major, every version of Tweak, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Gavin. Cinema. Cinema. Cinema! Let me real quick. I'll quote tweet this. All right. Boom. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're chilling. Guys, they've got to update their banner. They've got to update their banner, guys. I can't believe Tweak almost fell out of the top 10 there. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh, my God. Doramigi is so good. Dude. All right, well, you guys may be wondering what we're doing now. Welcome to Adobe Premiere Pro. This is going to be a chill stream. Basically. We're really going to just relax at this point. In the sense that, like, we're here, and we're gonna stay here for a hot minute. I'm honestly considering. Yeah, you guys can still hear the music. I cannot hear the music. I'm gonna, I think, keep it like that because I don't want you guys to just be left in silence. Like in the occasional Adobe Premiere Pro thing. So I am going to mute the music for me, but you guys can still hear it. And now we're just kind of. Boom. We're doing it. All right, let's do it. So, you guys might know, like the next player documentary I was planning on making was my Riddles documentary. That I think will be probably at the end of this month or something. But before I did that, I wanted to make a video on MKLeo beating Shuton and Anan for the first time, because that's a very, because like that, I just couldn't pass up that opportunity. I just could not pass that up. It's just too good of like a video concept. So you can kind of see, there's me advertising my stream. You can kind of see what I've been working on pretty much. Yeah, Leo conquering his demons. I've got a title all worked out and everything at this point. You guys can kind of get a glimpse on what kind of video it's going to be. I've been working pretty hard on it over the past few days. I started this video. When did I start this video? I started working on this Saturday, I believe. And I'm about halfway. Like, I started like the script writing on this Saturday. And like, or maybe even the Friday. It could have maybe been that. It's been about a week since I've begun working on this video. So I'm hoping that I get it done today. And that it will be ready to upload tomorrow. That's the idea. That's my hope, right? I've got to make the video, and then I've got to make some shorts to go along with it. And while we are doing that, by the way, I will be answering any questions. I will be engaging in all sorts of conversation topics. This is just, it's time to chill. And we're going to basically be editing for an hour, and then the 100 through like 150 or something, like 51 through 150 is coming out, and we're going to take a break to look at those. And then we'll probably maybe get back to it. Maybe I'll end stream at that point. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically the itinerary for the rest of today's stream, is that we're going to be finishing this video and also reacting to the last bit of the rankings that get released. I don't know how I feel about, I don't know if I have like grievances with the rankings. I think they were actually done pretty well, but I'm biased because I helped work on them. So of course I think they're good, I've actually accomplished quite a lot. I did most of this editing yesterday. I might as well ask the first question. What is your history with editing software and content in general? So basically, I was a solo streamer for a long time. I started streaming in 2020 when quarantine lockdowns hit, like many people did, right? But I was kind of bad at it in the sense where, like, I didn't know that, like, if I could go back in time and tell myself, ignore the streaming, do YouTube first, I would. I streamed to almost nobody for 3 years. Other than my very short yet semi-successful stint as a full-time Roblox streamer, I streamed Roblox every single day for about a year. And I had about 30 average viewers doing that, right? Not insane, mind you, but I've actually never, even to this day, surpassed that with like Smash streams and whatnot. But then I kind of started making Smash content because I got burnt out of Roblox and I wanted to do something else. So I did Smash for a while, Smash streams, and then I started doing YouTube videos. Now, at the time, I didn't know anything about editing. I was completely self-taught, and the main thing I wanted to look for with editing softwares was being free. So I downloaded this shitty little editor software called Shotcut, and I used that for like 2 years at least. I used solo Shotcut to edit a lot of my early videos. A lot of, even like my most popular videos were edited on Shotcut. The Toriguri documentary, the Kazuya rule set video, all that. Like all of these videos were edited on Shotcut. And eventually I was like, you know what? This software kind of sucks. I need to start doing, I need to like use Premiere Pro. So I got Premiere Pro finally. And about like 2 months after I got Premiere Pro, I reached out to the Luminosity CEO and got picked up. Now, I conveniently, when I messaged the CEO of Luminosity and asked him if he wanted to hire me, I conveniently left out that I had only downloaded Premiere Pro for the first time like 2 months ago. I conveniently left that part out. But it didn't seem it wasn't a huge deal, truthfully. In terms of like I was still able to get the job done. But yeah, all these. This is the video that really got their Luminosity's attention, and I believe this was edited with Shotcut, I believe. Oh my god, look at the quality. Oh, that's just because it was streaming. Yeah, okay. But yeah, and like I made this thumbnail myself. This might be one of the better thumbnails I've ever made, actually. That might be one of the better thumbnails I've ever made. I'm not even gonna lie. I love that thumbnail. It was so good. It was so good. I can't believe I did something like that by myself. It was around this time that I think I started using... No, because okay, wait. It was when my shorts started to look weird. Or, like, different. Story of Hurt, that video... I actually really like that thumbnail, too. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? It was after this. It was after I took a break. I came back. This was the first video I edited with Adobe Premiere Pro. It was this one. The Smash Hot Takes video. That was the first video I ever edited with Premiere. And as you can see, it's only a year old. It's crazy to think that that's actually a year old at this point. It feels weeks old to me. Yeah. Wow. It's brutal. It's brutal, dude. And then Luminosity happened. And then Luminosity didn't happen. Oh, what a weird time of my life. And here we are now. These 3 videos, arm canceling, I guess that's just an update video. But this video and this video, and then the video I'm working on, I think are really like seeing an evolution of me as an editor. Because I'm going from simple cuts, mostly montage work, to things like I'm trying my hand at motion graphics. I'm trying to, you know, like implement, like look at this. Like this is an edit I never could have considered even doing in my earlier days. Because like I learned how to do this in real time. It was really super hard to actually do it. That's still a funny ass clip. But yeah, that's kind of my brief history with software and whatnot. I would recommend if you really want a free software, DaVinci Resolve is really good as a free software, but Premiere Pro is the industry standard for a reason. Okay, so now we're on Gommel Forever. Yeah, I'm at the point of the video where Leo actually beats his demons. Everything up to this point is just going over the history of their rivalries, which might be a mistake. I don't know if it is or not. It could very well be a mistake to go over so much history, when realistically, I could have, like, 24 minutes could be like 2 minutes, where I could be like, he never beat them. Moving on, you know? But I'm going to trust that people care enough about the history to where it won't be a waste to include it. What song am I on? I have GF left, LS, WF. Do I have LF? I have LF, don't I? Yeah, I have... Okay, so LS is first. Let's see, which song is this? Is this Unavoidable Battle? No, this is Master of Shadow. What song is this right now? This is Alone. It is a Call of Duty Zombies song from the map Die Maschine. Sorry, I don't have a song command. I just kind of... I should set up more Nightbot stuffs, truthfully. All right, let me get back to this. I want to, like, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to edit my voiceover, and then I'll go back and add all the other stuff. Okay. Because bro lost a Zog. Zog. Something interesting on the OBS post-production tools, it was both Shotcut and DaVinci. Interesting. Shotcut was not a bad software. It crashed all the time, but the thing about Shotcut is that it just doesn't have as many tools as the other things. So like one of the reasons I swapped to Premiere is just because I wanted more options. I just really wanted more tools. Why do I do. Banging. Okay, so this is okay. I'm gonna actually edit the rest of the stuff in this section. Oh, you know what I need to do, mate? I totally forgot. Governor, I totally haven't even thought about it, mate. I need to get a new copy-paste onto the transition. These are what my transitions look like in Premiere, in case any of you were wondering. I could also show you how I made this thumbnail. This is going to be the thumbnail of the video. You guys are getting a sneak peek. This is what the thumbnail of the video is going to look like. I think it's actually really good. I really like how it came out, honestly. And if y'all are interested, I could talk about how I like made it. My coffee is done. My protein coffee. Oh gosh. It's not really protein coffee. I just have a stim. Ugh. You ever drink coffee and soda back to back? I don't recommend it. What VODs do I have for Gommel Forever? I've got Cola Shuton, Joker, Leo Lemon, Leo Shuton, Leo Symphonies, Leo Wilds. I have Shuton in a pools match, and I have Leo's run in top 8. Let's do the Leo Symphonies VOD. It's Leo. We'll do Leo Symphonies and then Lemon, I think. Okay, so I will. Let's put the Symphonies VOD here. Boom. Gay. That's what it says, right? Boom. Effect controls 111. Up that. So. Okay. So now we will go to our snips, which is the screenshots that I use. This was okay. This was his pools. This is his pool. Okay. That's gonna have to go over there. And I'm gonna put the lemon set, even though this is before that happened. I'm gonna put the lemon set here because I've got so many sets and only so much room to show them. Game. Boop. Nope. Boop. 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 So we gotta, at this point, move it over. Okay. Oh, I have to open up all these again. Ugh. I hope none of you are sensitive to gagging, because I just totally gagged into the microphone. I hope I didn't make anyone throw up just now. And if I did, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry that I did it, but I am sorry that it happened. Okay, we're gonna cross dissolve these. It's looking good. This has to have super smooth shake. Nice. Wanna. What's the next? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, this has to come in here. Oh, wait. I low-key gotta have that do an out zoom. Maybe a slide down? Yeah, let's have it do a slide down. PNG drop shadow, super smooth shake. Okay. Oh, man. Let's actually put that there. There. Re-implement the cross dissolve. Okay, so... Okay, you can basically see the kill. That's fine. That's okay. So now we have to talk about the loser's run. In order to face off against Shuton. Okay. So this is here. The Lemon win and the Symphonies win are there. I've already talked about those. Yeah, I don't honestly know which win I'm actually going to put up there at this point. I'm probably going to put... Maybe Leo Wilds. Probably Leo Wilds. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We're putting up Leo Wilds. Okay, so that's going to go there. Oh, wait. We got to do this. Nice. You have a super smooth shake. That's basically all you need, though. Super smooth shake. Just a super smooth shake. We're going to do... Is the... Okay, yeah. Music's still playing for you guys. Just checking, because I can't hear the music that's going on, so... Just making sure you guys can still hear stuff. I'm going to... So the thing is about Shuton's run... is that I only have 2 VODs for Shuton, which isn't a big deal. But it'll be important. But I just don't think it'll be muy importante. So I've got a pools match and then the cola match, and I think that's it. Yeah, let's do those now. Let's put them both in here. There's game. We'll put this about halfway through. Boop. Nice. Now let's get the cola set, which he lost. And put that there. Another slide. Okay, this is looking nice. Put in some more cross dissolves. Oops. Okay, so now we're able to just do Leo Shuton. Leo Shuton, Leo Shuton, Leo Shuton, Leo Shuton. Where's the Leo Shuton? There it is. Clear the in and out. Boom. So when it actually comes to a set that we're talking about, I full screen it at this point, right? Let me also now at this point go through all my voiceover, and then I'll go back and line it up to the video I want it to be over. Oh, did I make this transition? Oh, I didn't even make that transition yet. You were originally a Roblox streamer. Yes, I was. Back in the day. I was a pretty big Roblox streamer, low-key. Not like the biggest, but like I had like 30 average viewers. It was pretty good. Part of me thinks about the universe where I don't get... Because the thing is, I stopped doing it because I was kind of burnt out. And also because I was getting way older. And I really, like... I was really struggling with this idea of, like... I don't know if I was okay with playing... With, like, continuing to play that. And, like, having such an obvious... Like I felt like I was unk. I felt too old to do it anymore. Which maybe was a stupid reason. But it's just, like, part of how I felt, you know? I don't... Part of me always thinks about maybe the alternate universe where I don't stop doing Roblox content. And my YouTube channel with edited videos and all that is over that game instead. I think about that alternate universe quite often, truthfully, but it's not as if I could go back to it now. It's been way too long. It's been years. It's been like 2 years since I stopped. There's no chance I'd ever be able to go back, you know? It's just going to be one of history's what ifs. So I've got to... Yes. So basically... Oops. I've got to... At this point, I'm going to use my favorite transition, blank shake horizontal, with no audio. Yeah. I think I'll... Oh. Okay. Okay, I redid that whole section because I just wasn't happy with it. Think about it this way: you're able to manifest the stream where you're able to get Spargo into Buzz. Yeah, that's true. That is something that only really came about because I used to be a Roblox streamer. Because DeBuzz was talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, bro, you don't even know. You don't even know my history. Let me move that over here. Okay. I think I will actually edit the top VOD along with it. Let me do this. I'll put it like here. Boom. Okay, and then he racks up a bunch of extra credit. His own first stock. So yeah, so that means I have to put in Leo's first death. Okay. Is that a good place? Maybe a little further. That's fine, yeah. Let me edit around a little more. I'm going to cut that section. Okay, so that's the stock exchange here. Okay. Okay, there's that, and then I have to include when Leo dies too. Okay, boom. So that's cool. Let's do that. And get transitions over here. Okay, let's keep going. Nope. All right. Okay, so that is clearly just setting me up to... Yeah, okay, so just including the end of the game. Okay, boom. I think that can just go right there, low-key, and then... Boom. Okay, cool. Ba-ma-na-ma-na-ma-na. Ba-ma-na-ma-na-ma-na. All right. Right. Okay, so this is going to be like Leo losing his stock. I got to include his Rebels Guard too, though. Okay. Cool. Okay, and then this is the super early kill. Dude. Okay, so that's gonna be a slower clip, cause I'm talking a lot over it, so that's gonna. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do here. It's like right here, and then right there. So I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna go speed duration. Speed duration, we're gonna do 50%, I think. We're gonna try doing half to start. That works, actually. I think. Okay, and then I'm also going to put... Oops. I'm also going to put a text thing. To let people know that this has been slowed down. Let's put some text here. We want... Actually, we don't need scale v1. We just need PNG drop shadow. Get the drop shadow, source text, correct font, get the stroke, 11 point. %, speed. Let's put that over here. Yeah, I think does that interrupt anything? No, it does not. Sick. Sick. Okay. All right, so that's just the second stock kill. That's all I need there. Boom. I'll be there. Every Christmas, I'll be there. All right. Nice. Oh, and then I got it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to include Shuton taking Leo's second stock. Boom. So I'm gonna do that one, I believe. Boom. Okay. Okay. Oh, this might be one where I have to slow it down again. Let's see. Oops. Oh, man. Here, I'll just... Yeah, okay. And reverse his fortunes. Aegeon! Okay, so yeah, this is definitely just the ending of game 2. Let's see if I'm gonna have to slow it down at all. I might not. I might have to slow it down, but I might not. No, I don't need to slow it down at all. That was perfect, actually. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. So I think that's Shuton taking Leo's first stock. Okay. I'll be there. Let's put it here. That needs to be shaved a little bit. There we go. To even up the stock count. Okay, so that's just Shuton now losing his first stock. Okay. I want to see if I can't include the jab train in the clip. Yep. All right. At just the right time. Okay, so now let's put that in here. Like, this is going to be a pretty simple edit, all things considered. Have you thought about doing collaborations with different Smash Tubers? I have in the past. The problem is that I just don't know, like, what I do with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really known for, like, playing the game. I'm more so, like... I guess I could have other people do voiceover, like, sections of voiceover for me. And... that's really it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I made appearances on their channels, which, like, I could do, you know? The other problem is that I don't know who'd really give me the time of day. I've collabed with Proof Block, and I've collabed with ESAM, and I've collabed with Last, right? And that's all well and good and nice. But I don't think Last likes me that much anymore. And I don't know if Proof Block still even does Smash videos. I think he retired, didn't he? Or like stopped to some regard. Proof Block I don't think makes Smash videos anymore. Last I don't think likes me like that anymore. ESAM would probably still do it. But a lot of the larger creators, I don't think they'd give me the time of day, truthfully. I don't think Hungrybox would ever do something like that. I don't think Mars would ever do something like that. Peanut rated me, but I don't know if he'd ever like do any sort of thing together. Like I could, you know what? I could low key see if he just beat the shit out of me for 2 hours in Mac Min Min. That would probably be a pretty good video for him. So like I probably wouldn't mind that. Like that would actually was like the only angle where I could see me and Peanut maybe doing something together. It's just that like I think so many of the larger creators who like I'd really love to do something with don't really like me that much, or like don't know who I am and like don't mess with me like that. Cuz the thing about it, I don't really know any of them like that, you know? Like you see other creators collabing and stuff. Like Shinta, I think, does a lot of does some streams with Larry Lurr. But that's because like they're in person and they know each other. You know what I'm saying? They're like buds. I'm stuck in the middle of bumfuck Kansas. And I've never been to a major. I've never met any of these people. They don't like know who I am. I'd probably do more Roblox streams with DeBuzz, Meister, and Spargo, though. I think they'd probably do something with me. It's just it probably wouldn't be Smash related. And, like, you know, it's hard logistically in that way. I don't know. A lot of it is confidence, too. I think there's a lot of Smash creators I probably could collab with in terms of, like, getting them to do a part of my voiceover. That's something I very well could do. I'm in a freaking Discord with like 20 other content creators. Of course I could do something like that. But like, I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of like inherent value in it. in just like having someone read off 20 lines of a script, you know? I'd like to like, if I wanted to collaborate with someone, I'd prefer to do like a collab where we collaborate together to create something that like we both work on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird. Also, I don't know if I trust. There's like I have problems with trust. Do you know how many times I've made a video dedicated to a Smash player and then it turns out they got exposed for being a terrible person? It's happened to me twice. I'm like, ugh, dude. You know, I'm worried about it, low-key. I'm worried. Like, I don't want to have to be worried, but this is, you know, the Smash community. Hashtag typical Smash player. You know, like, I worry about that sometimes. To where it's like, I don't want to have to private a video that I worked hard on because as someone I worked on it with, turned out to be a horrible person, you know? Which I don't think is likely with a lot of the creators. I just want to put that out there. But it's possible. And it makes me nervous. It would make anyone nervous, I think. I'd like to do more, though. I appeared in frickin' The Thief of Lights video on Kaguribi. He asked me to talk about Proto Banham and Min Min, and I was like, yes, please. I love doing that. I want to be in other people's videos. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think a lot of people fuck with me like that. That's all it is. It's the part of it's a confidence thing. I'm not confident in myself. Oh, I should include that, yeah. Because I am trying to contrast. I'm trying to like compare and contrast their last set with their first set. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's gonna have to be boom. That's gonna have to do like that. Because we're gonna have to have yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, and then the fair one down tilt and stuff. Okay. We're almost done with this section. I'm gonna slow this one down, I think actually. Speed duration, let's do 50. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. Easy clap. Oh wait, I think I'm just gonna reconnect. Okay, so, and then, oops. So now I'm gonna put another screenshot here. We're gonna have this come down and then disappear. We're gonna put PNG drop shadow, slide down, out zoom, super smooth shake. Nice. Oops. Oh, I know what I'll do. Let's do a transition. We'll do a nice transition here. Let's do slide up. And we need a little bit of audio. We need a little bit of audio, if you don't mind, mate. Just a little bit of audio. Just a little bit. Get that. -5 decibels. What was the last thing that we used? What was the color? It was purple. We used purple last time. So this time we use red. Red is next. And then we're basically going to compare and contrast. Let me do the voiceover and then we'll go back. Okay. Confidence. Boom, baby. I'm gonna probably put... I'm gonna put both VODs up on screen here. Eventually. He starts schmoovin'. He starts schmoovin'. Okay, and then I fade that, and then I'll fade it out. What was the other set I wanted? Okay, Delta 8, MK Leo Shuton. I want the end of this set. Okay, let's have the end be like right there, and then we like extend it just a little bit. Okay, close Delta 8, Gommel, Leo Shuton. We have... Yep, okay. Oops. Okay, have the game be right there. Game. Actually, yeah, hold on. Boom. So now, what we can do, let's set these to like 70, I think. Is 70 gonna be enough? I think 70 will be enough. Set these to 70. Oh, 70 is not going to be enough. No. 60 definitely will be, though. Set these to 60, and we'll have them basically be next to each other in a sense. I don't know if I should I set these to shake as well? I think there might be, they might be too long to have them shake. Let's see, though. Let's try putting shake on one. How does it shake until the very end? Because I think... No. Okay, so no shake. No shake. Ooh, I could tint one of them. Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. Let's tint the Delta 8 one. Oh my god! Okay. And then, ooh, can I like... No way I can turn up the contrast, right? Oh. Wait, why is that low key? Wait. Just blur out the saturation. Oh my god. I just want it to look like really vivid. As kind of like a contrast, so to speak. Let's put confidence on screen as well. Let's put the confidence. We got to do a scale V1 here. Scale V1. I'll be there. Confidence. Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. Boom. Put the D right in the corner of the middle. Right in the middle, that D. All right. So now. So, okay, yeah. So at this point, we also have to. We got to cross dissolve. Just make these kind of fade out into nothingness, basically. All right. So now we have the screenshot where Shuton's placement. Okay. So yeah, that can actually just do that. So that will go there. Eventually it'll cross dissolve into the Leo VOD, but not right now. We want to super smooth shake it. Okay. Clutch the Game 5 banger. Okay. Did I do Spargo Leo here? Yes, I did. Dude, it's so true. Okay, so that's going to be the end of that snip. Boom. So we got to put it way over there. We got to put it way over there. Arr. Why did I become a pirate? Oh wait, get rid of it real quick. Super smooth shake that. Is it too long? Oh, barely not. Barely. Oh my god. Let me cross dissolve it. No, cross dissolve it. Okay, so this is gonna be. Okay, so this section's gonna be the hurt VOD. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's this one right here. Right there. Okay, so you have to slide this way. Okay, it's a little bit too big at the current moment. That's okay, we'll just move it a little. That's gonna have to do, truthfully. It's gonna have to do. And then this one's gonna be the cola set. Okay, game. Let's have it go. Let's have it go to this one. Okay. Oh my god, my fit is fantastic. All right, and then the Spargo one. Spargo. Sparguito. Bueno. Boom. Okay, so you get to move right over there. I'll be there. Cross dissolve, cross dissolve. Nice. Okay, so. Yes. Okay, so now we put. What is this one? Is that a. That's different. Okay. Let's put a zoom out, an out zoom on this. Move it. Go super smooth shake. And slide down. And PNG drop shadow. Okay, so now we're going to get rid of those. Close out the audio. We are now 30 minutes of like done with editing this 40-minute video. A lot of your videos and streams use music from either Persona, Danganronpa, or Ace Attorney franchises. Was this due to having a vibe you want for the channel? Kind of. Music that I pick for videos has always kind of had two qualifications. One is from a game that I like, and two, it won't get me freaking copyright struck. And also, there's a third one, availability. If I can't find the soundtrack posted anywhere in like really clean uploads, I can't really do anything about it. That's why I stopped using the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack. It wasn't really getting me copyrighted, and I love the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack. It's just really hard to find clean, simple uploads of the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack on YouTube. Omori, Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, like Persona 3 Reload, because Persona 5, I love the Persona 5 and Persona 4 soundtracks. Don't get me wrong. They get me copyright struck to hell and back. Oh my god. It's terrible. Same thing with Deltarune. The Deltarune like soundtrack is my favorite of all time. Undertale is also fantastic. I would love to use it. It's just that like those get videos copy struck so fast. Especially Deltarune, when a new chapter comes out, for some reason, every single recent chapter of Deltarune has had problems with copyright. Like false claims. And I'm like, I'd rather just not deal with it. I've used the soundtrack before, but I've only ever used it in videos before that became an issue. Because like for the first like month or so of the Deltarune chapters being out, there weren't any copyright issues. And then all of a sudden they all happened really fast. Thankfully, I used it in videos before that started happening, so I didn't have any retroactive issues. But once I realized that it was starting to happen to people, I was like, I can't use it. I can't use it. And also just like, I don't know. This is my music folder. I also have Castlevania in here because I was able to actually, I don't remember what I used this for. I think I used it for my Belmont video. Didn't I? I'm 90% sure I used this for my Belmont video. The one that everyone shit on me for. Yeah. I think I downloaded the Castlevania music to make this video, and then I kept it around just for future use. Oh my god, it's a white boy. I look so pale in this video. Am I in Lawrence? I must be, because you can see my shoulder. Did I really look that pale in Lawrence? Dude. I'm so excited to go back to Lawrence, and then you can see my shoulder again. What a weird thing to say. But literally, if I try to extend this, like, past this way, oh my god, my shoulder, but, like, the green screen starts messing up, doesn't it? At least I thought it did. Huh. Well, piss in my cereal and call it a soup. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, dude. This video was fun to make. I just kind of like... I'm so sad that I got so much hate for this video. Because it was so fun. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. And for some reason, everyone was just like, hey, we know this is your day one Belmont, and we know you're having fun, but like, have you ever considered that you should die? And I was like, what do you mean? Man, dude. It's just so sad. I want to see the shorts. Hold on. Let me look at the shorts, because the shorts... Where are they? It's this one. It's these. It's these fucking shorts. It's these shorts, bro. I uploaded like 4 shorts. This one was so... Oh my god. That was so fun. Jesus, please help me. And then like... And then this was funny. I dared the Pikmin. Oh, man. What a weird comment interaction. Bro is 100% soy. What does this even mean? Unfortunately, it likely applies to you too as well. Still don't know what it means. That's so funny. That's really funny to me. God, dude. Boof. This was the short that got me in trouble. This was the freaking short that got me in so much trouble. People hated me. I'm a 2-button neutral man. Oh, dude. Even the YouTube comments were cooking me, dude. They were genuinely messing with me. It's so sad. It's so sad. This video on Twitter got like 10,000 quote retweets or something. And yeah, I know I missed like 20 aerials. But like... I still think that would have been a sick clip, though. It still would have been cool. I was having fun. I was wondering where the hate came from. It's just, here's the problem. Here is the problem. Here's why my shorts get me in trouble. Because ultimately, I can recognize that objectively, these are not the coolest clips in the world. But the problem is that, like, when I'm in the moment streaming it, I'm having so much, like, I'm so caught up in the moment and I'm having so much fun and I'm feeling myself so much that I feel like it's much better than it is. So I'm always like, oh my god, that was so cool. And I typically, like, the language can kind of get me into trouble because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sick. And if I upload a clip where I'm doing something that's not very cool, but I'm having fun, and I go, oh my god, I'm so good at this game, that is an invitation for hate. It is an invitation. I recognize that it is. I really do. And also, this clip in particular got me in a lot of trouble because I whiffed like 3,000 moves under the center platform. And I get it. Like, the reason I clipped this was because of this right here, where I hit the down air and then I almost get forward smash. That was what I wanted to clip. It's just everything else that, like, people had a problem with. I'll take a look at the 51 through 150 in a second. And then this clip, I don't know if this clip got hate, though. This one got hate because the previous one got hate. So. I don't know. This one was still not bad, though. I thought that was fun. This one got hate too. This one got a lot of hate too. Because like I thought I was having so much fun and everyone else just thought it was so not impressive. You know what I'm saying? No one, apparently people just thought this was like not impressive at all. But like I didn't clip it because it was like impressive. I just thought it was fun. Like, yeah, I'm cheesing people. But like, whatever. I thought it was funny. I don't know. People didn't like it. All right, we're back from ads. Let's go check out the top 150 to 51. Here we go. Here they are. All right. Here, let me like listen to my music again. I'm looking at the comments a little bit. All right. Here's the top 50. We saw this before. Dormigi, Akala, Hurt, Mia, Spargo, Zamba, Tweak, Sonic, Sonnen, Shuton, Syrup, Raru, Gluto, Tama, Carmelo, Light, Leo, Shiny, Ouch, T, Ashimo, Peanut, Cola, Lima, Lugi, Ken, Neo, Mutes, BMP, Yoshi, Dora, Yara, Rabakusu, Rocky, Snow, Akikusu, Crepes, LA, Debuzz, Todigudi, Raffalo, Wrath, Kiresh, Apollo Kage, Reno, Omega, Maldna, Jackal, Shion, Big Boss, Monty, Umeki. You know what's crazy to me? This cutoff of like 31 through 50 feels insane, doesn't it? Like Debuzz is here next to Reno, next to Omega, next to Kiarash, next to Tortiguri. Like, that feels insane to me. But here's what we're really interested in. This is 51 through 100, and there's 101 through 150. So we got Masha as 51, which is super interesting that Masha barely beat out Umeki. I know, like, Masha was in contention for a blurb because we didn't really know. They told us to hold off on Umeki because it was either going to be Umeki or Masha there, and they just didn't know who it was going to be yet. I think Masha is good, though. Deserves to be here. Waka, Karama, Kananabe, Uwame. Makes sense. Karama being high makes a lot of sense. Siski, Ryuo, Mars, Goryoka, Candle. The Olimars are going crazy this season. You can't deny. Let's see. Mark, level 1. Riddles at 63. Okay. Motonabe, Tarek at 65. People are going to be mad. 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 Here's the thing. I knew Tarek was not going to be top 50 the entire time. I knew he wasn't because of the fact that like Tarek tweeted out, he was like, oh my God, I got this DM. I'm in contention for top 100. I'm going to stream my reaction to it. And in the Luminosity Blurb Discord, the people who run LumiRank put that tweet in the chat and said, who's going to tell him? And then another person who works on making the rankings responded with, at what point is this cruel to do to him? So I knew Tarek was not going to be top 50 from word go. Because just, no, like, it was so crazy. Because everyone in the Luminosity Blurb Discord saw the people in charge of the rankings, like, say that, and they were like, oh, well, I guess he's not top 50. Kurage, best Captain Falcon right now. Zog at 67, baby. That Leowin's going hard. Rimu, top 100. I want to mention, there's not a single Minmin other than Dormigi in the top 50, unless you count Debuzz's, like, tertiary. Which I don't think I will, because Minmin wasn't a significant character in any of the runs that got him that placement. So I'm not really going to count it. There are 67 spots in between Dormigi and the next highest Minmin. When Spargo gets rank 1 with a character, that he's the only top rep for. Everyone's like, oh, Spargo's just carrying a bad character. It doesn't like mean that the character's good. It just means Spargo's good. But when Doramigi gets top 1 with a character, the only rep of that character in the top 50, do people say the same thing? No. They go, all right, Min Min Mains, now there's no excuses anymore. What is that double standard? Are you kidding? Why is it with Spargo, he's just carrying a bad character, but with Doramigi, it's the player carried? Why? How does that make any sense? I'm just saying. And let me clarify. This is not Min Min Doomerism. I am a Min Min believer. What it is Cloud optimism. That's what it is. I am a Cloud believer. I don't think there's any character in the world who you can get rank number 1 with and just have them be bad. So Cloud is not bad. I'm a Cloud believer. My point is that the potential to get number 1 with any character should prove that character's viability. And the fact that the Cloud player base still didn't buy it after Spargo got rank 1 with basically solo Cloud, they're doomed. They're doomed. I can't believe them. Rimu, Jazo, 69. Love that for him. Tamayigo, Hyper Kirby, 33 Parent Box, Jagabata, the Duck Hunts, man. Mezcal, 74. Love to see that. Miru, 75. Alice, Geist. Ooh, Geist, dude. Look at Geist. Fire at 78. Mr. E at 79. 80 is Tilde. I actually wasn't expecting Tilde to be there. I'm not even going to lie. Kurofone, that makes sense. Cosmos at 82. Suna, Gachipi. Lucario's in top 100. Look at that. Louis Money. Now Kid, Susu, Ake, Furada Ramen. Is this the first time Isabel's been ranked top 100? I think it might be. Unless we're count Kept, but I don't know if Kept was ranked top 100 when he was using Isabel, or if it's just been with Villager. Noi, PT's back in top 100 for the first time in like a long time. Noi, 891. Daigoro, the highest... No, not the highest rank, because Shattuck is in here. Oh, Neo's in here too. Wait, is Shattuck not in top 50? He's not. Anyways, Neo, highest ranked Corrin. Daigoro, number 2, highest ranked Corrin. That's crazy. Seado is there. Nyonya KNB. A Zelda's top 100. A Zelda main's top 100. Guys, a Zelda is top 1. Robin! Whoa. Kome Midorun. A pit not piloted by Zachary has breached the top 100. Just Blue is top 100? Leaf is 99th, and there's Lemon. And in the honorable mentions, players who would have been top 100 if they met attendance requirements, we've got Wilds, which makes sense. Capitancito, makes sense. And Manny, which also makes sense. Now let's see the 150. This is going to be insane. We got Ryope at 101. Super Semi 102. Meister outside of the top 100. Guys, I knew Meister was going to be ranked low. I did not expect him to be that low. I knew he wasn't making top 50 because just like Tarek, people in the Discord were talking about how Meister was probably going to be pretty upset about his ranking. So I figured he wasn't going to be in the top 50. But not even in the top 100? That's crazy. Yonepi and Natori right next to each other at 104, 105. Anarchy 106. Jeja. Kirby's highest placement. Or not highest, but highest placing for this season. Chan 108. Oh, wow. Another Fox. Mpopo. Naucha. Kept. There's another Isabel. Look at that. Yaman Action, Pharaoh, 113. First Yoshi to be ranked. First American Yoshi to be ranked since Suarez in 2019. Kuroponzu, Chag, getting to 115.
Nice zombies reference. We love more Min Min. Lunamato's here. And there's Shattuck. Actually, the lowest ranked Korin of the 3 that are on here. Shirayuki, Tsubaki, Roki. There's 3 Isabels in top 150. What the frick? That's crazy. There's 3. There's more Isabels than freaking Cloud mains, bro. That's crazy. Sumaho had a great season and no one talks about him. Luigi Kid 64 had a great run. Beastly, doing good in Ultimate and Rivals. PK Chris, aka On It Outlaw. Yalmanac, Embo Z. That's the 3rd Duck Hunt man. Matara, Meta Knight returning to the top 150. Pew, the first European Min Min to make top 100 or top 150, I think. Paloopy, Kansas City. Paloopy has made top 150, baby. At 120, he outplaced Big D. He outplaced Big D, who he beat at Sweet Spot 8. That's crazy. And have you noticed the webcam starting to gray a little? That's what I was talking about, bro. Ploopy is insane. That guy's in my region. I know he's good. You don't have to tell me twice. Big D, Elijahman, putting Shulk on the map, other than Kome. Gale Hugh, ranked significantly lower than J-Jaw, probably for the LMBM run J-Jaw had. Quandale Dingle Lingleton, Kuhaku, Iolin, as the highest ranked Sora, I think. Wait, was Rarkure on this one? I don't believe... No Rarkure. Iolin, highest ranked Sora. Navy, makes a lot of sense. Lemon... Lemozona. Lemonzona? I don't even know how to say it. Andric, making big waves. Fui, Chugs, Web JP in top 150. We got Base Mage, Jigglypuff breaches top 150. Lemozona. Danny, there's Danny. Sasusoro. Sin, another Ices. Anthony Isn't Cool is top 150. Another Cloud main has breached the top 150. Way to go. We got JDV, Chicken, and number 150, we've got Taike. Now we've got the honorable mentions of players who would have been here if they met attendance requirements. Alandis, Quid, Mo, Zachary, Shirome. Or Shiome? Shirome. Wow. Crazy season. I want to see what people are saying, actually. I want to see some of these quote tweets. Let's go Zog. No Atada, which is interesting. I think I do agree that that's odd. Ba-na-ba-ba, ba-na-ba-ba. Ba-na-ba-ba, ba-na-ba-ba. I don't even own a Switch. How'd I get 71? That's crazy. Masa didn't make top 150. Ooh, true. 123 on booting up Rivals. Valid. Jagabata. It's all Duck Hunt, yo. I love Jagabata. Just blue top 100. I'm sick to my stomach. 122. How am I not following Luigi Kid? What the hell? 6-7. Zog. Lemozona. Lemozona. Young Link on the map, dude. Gachipi, top 100, baby. But Meister is the first major winner to miss top 100? No way, right? That's so funny. Lax. Unfortunate. Lunamato. 1/16. I'm only interested in causing upsets, so it's totally fine. That's so funny. Dude, Meister missing top 100 is insane to me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you know. Cosmos has been adopted. Did they put Mexico as this thing? They did. That's cool. Is Meister the worst? That's so mean. That's so mean, bro. Pew.
Oh, he's been in the top 150 before? Oh, okay, sure. I didn't know that. I thought that was his first time. Dude, this is so cool, dude. WebJP is just shocked. I love that. Wow, man. What a crazy season. It's just so intense. Like, the competition is just crazy. Did they update their banner? Update your banner! Alright. Well, I guess we can get back to this now. Oh, dude, what a crazy freaking season. What a crazy season, bro. I'm just so, like, oh, dude. I can't believe a pit main made top, like, 100. That wasn't Zachary. That's so insane. That's so insane, bro. All right. We're chilling. Maybe one day I'll be up there. Maybe. I wonder, honestly, if I'd ever... If I dropped content entirely and, like, focused on competition, I wonder how good I could end up being. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know, truthfully, because doing that makes no sense. It like 100% makes no sense. So, all right. Oh well. Let's do it, dude. Let's go back to editing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. I can do it. First things first, let's put in another transition. I really want to get this done, folks. Really want to get her done. I might keep going until I've finished this video. I've only got like 10 minutes left of it to edit. I just want to finish it so I can upload it tomorrow. That's all I really want, I think. Let's do a shake. Let's do shake right. I have to make 2 shorts to go along with it too, but that honestly shouldn't take that long. Like, genuinely. It won't really... Won't be an issue. Won't be even an issue. Okay. Wait, which one is this? What song was this? This was LS. So now it's time for WF. WF. Oh, this is Unavoidable Battle, isn't it? Yeah, which is 5 decibels quieter than all the other ones. So, I think I just have LF left. I don't think I'm going to use GF. Because it's got some jankiness that I don't really want to use. So, I think I've spaced out these songs pretty well. Okay. Whew. For S Factor 12. Thanks, MKLeo. Nexus and Haunter. Oh wait, let me open up the S Factor folder first of all, because I got a lot of odds there. Wow, I mean, gosh, we really are almost over. What's this? What's the screenshot? What is this? This is after. Oh. Okay, so this has to be there, and this has to be here. Okay. Okay, so that's when the VOD transitions. Okay, yeah, so we're basically doing the same thing. So it's been red, so now we're going to use the blue, I believe. That's first up, right? Yes, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Oh, these have to go up by 1. What VODs do I even have for this tourney? I have Andric Onin, Hurt, Leo, Leo Nexus, Leo Haunter, Leo Onin, Leo Nalga. That must be a pools match. Gluttony Leo, Waka Leo. And that's Spargo Onin. So, yes. Okay. Actually, you know what I think I'll do? I'm gonna move this down one. Yes, okay, that's what I'll do. That is what I will do. Let's do this pools set. Bro used Rob one set in this tourney and then just never used it again, and I don't know why. We're going to put that there because this is going to be a 1-1-1. Increase the size a little. We want this to have a super smooth shake and also that one, but I'm not going to do that just yet. And then scale V1 because we kind of wanted to just kind of pop in. At this point, we're also going to have Joker, okay, yeah, Leo Nexus here. And we're going to have that about halfway through this snip. Wait, was Hurt Syrup recorded? I mean, Leo Syrup? Andric Onin, Hurt Leo. Oh, I have Hurt Leo. That's what I'll use for that. I have Hurt Leo. That goes right there. And then we have Leo Haunter. Which will go right there. Okay, and now at this point, okay, it's like 983. Okay, there. Hurt Leo. Hurt Leo. Okay. Boop. 983. Move that all the way over there. You get to be a little bit bigger. Probably get some super smooth shake. Oh, you already have super smooth shake. That's right. So now we get all our cross dissolves in place. Music's still running for you guys, but I don't know. Loki looked like everyone left. I don't blame him. Okay. Okay, so at the yeah. So this is Andric Onin, which we're going to put Andric Onin. But put that there. Increase this thing. Move that here. Ooh, gosh. The soda makes me burpy. Give me that super smooth shake. Right there. And then basically it's kind of like shifting into a different thing, essentially. Yeah, so what I'll do, I believe, I'm going to outzoom super smooth shake, PNG drop shadow. Okay, so that's going to have to be fixed.
I got a little frustrated there. I think my dog was bothering me. I had to like take him outside or something. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're set. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna cross dissolve right there. Headed into this top 8 qualifier. Oh, and that's where that's where it starts. That's where it starts. Okay. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Let's go ahead. I used a shake, didn't I, for the last one? So this is probably a, yeah, rotation. Let's get the clockwise 180 in there. We're gonna put the whoosh in. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Okay. And then at this point, we just got, I think we're going to put in the on-in Spargo, right? Yeah. Nice. Okay, so I am going to cross dissolve you, but you're going to be a 111. Okay. At this point, what we're going to do is get... Oh, I didn't get on and... Oh, frick. Yeah, sure. Wait, let's put in this VOD. I've got it. Let's put it in. Might as well use it if I've got it, right? Cross dissolves, which have been my best friend in this video, truthfully. Okay. What other VODs have I not used at this point? Which VODs have I not used? That's Gluttony Leo, Waka Leo, which both happen after. Okay. That's... Where's on in... There it is. Let's clear that in and out, and boom. 133. I also... Hold on. Cool. This is going to go down here. Does it have a transition thing? Nope. We're going to make it one of those shakes that I like. A blank shake horizontal. Oops, I missed. Blank shake horizontal. Let's go find that thing. He hits... What does he hit? I think the voice... Yeah, he hits dare into up B. That's going to be a short section. That's going to be a short section. Dang, that's short. About right there, truthfully. Because it's so short that you can really only show the up smash itself. An early low percent combo with Mythra that turned into a Pyra Juggle. Oh, this is actually just like the second stock. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oops. I deleted the whole thing. Oh, nice. Lovely. Hello, Lauren Woods. How's it going? Welcome. I'm just doing chilled out editing at this point. Kind of, but like I was reacting to the rankings for competitive Smash Ultimate for this season, because that's kind of like my niche with the things I make for YouTube, including what I'm working on right now. I don't tend to do a whole lot of reaction content, though. Ba, 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 ba. Thank you for the follow again. Boom. Yeah. Power's power for up air. Let's get another transition. What's next? Okay, just on and taking the stock. Which is about there. Let's see if I can't. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Okay, and that's just the end of game 1. But I need to include the dash attack. There we go. Okay. Let's put that in. Easy. Simple. This part of the edit is really simple. Is this stock 1? I believe it probably is. What kind of artwork? Put position. Okay, let's do that. I think this will probably just be first stock. No. Stream stuff. Okay, so he sets up blocks. Oh no, wait. This was before. When was this? That's not the block edge guard. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's got to be put here. Well, truthfully, I think I might want to focus on getting this done since I have to finish it by tomorrow. Okay, so that's it for that part. Okay, that's going to have to be another. Nice. Okay, let's do... Gotta do this. Yeah, okay. This is where I'll do it. Yeah, maybe another time, for sure. Boop. Bam. That's fine. All right, yeah, that one's fine. And then let's put in that stock. Nice. This is the game of this set that Annen wins. I remember. Okay. So that's just getting on in the last 2 stocks of the game. Ba 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 bum 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 no. All right. Nice. Okay. Game. Boop. Bam. Okay. I honestly like
Like honestly, editing on stream is not that bad because it kind of keeps me on task. I find it's like easier to focus somehow. For some reason, I find it like easier to focus in this kind of like situation where I'm like, you know, maybe it's because my phone's plugged in all the way over there. Okay, so we got to get him dodging the anvil out of shield and then taking the stock afterward. Is that the anvil out of shield he dodged? No, not that one. It's that one that he dodges. Okay. That anvil. Oh, wait, I have to include the... That'll work. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Let's do that. Ooh. Okay, this game is going by fast. Oh, no, wait, that's correct. I guess I'll have to include that. I don't know. So I have to include... Yeah, I have to include the footstool out of shield. Yeah, put that there. Let's move it around. Nice. Okay. This is the area where Leo... This one I'm going to slow down. Because I really want to make my point with this one. Let me try doing like 30% speed. Yeah, I'm going to do like 30% speed. And then maybe I can just connect. Yeah, okay, no. So that'll be a transition. I also have to put a text thing here to say this is at 30% speed, which is what I've been doing the whole time whenever I edit the speed of a clip. 30% speed. That placement should be fine. Okay. Almost got it here. Or oops, that's not what I meant. Yeah, we're just trying to get... That should work. Boom, boom. Got a little voice crack there. It's not a big deal. That's probably just the first stock. That's probably all I should really include on that one. Oops. Nice. So we need the dare spike. Okay. This is the last game of the set.
Hold on. Okay, let me skip that one. Okay, then I have to... Okay. Okay, so we're getting to the point now. We're getting to the end of this, like, section. Oh, and there's going to be another thing there. Okay, all right, so we're going to go over... Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay, so that's just going to be a whole long section. And then I have to include the game, getting evened up. That should be fine. Okay. And I'm going to fade out the music right there, actually. I'm actually going to fade out that music right there. Oh, yeah. Let me make sure that fade sounds good. I'm going to actually extend it and just have the exponential fade do to that. Okay. I'm going to make it about like that long-ish. How long do I want? I think like there. Let's do that. Find the audio, get the audio, put in the audio. Can I do plus 5 decibels? I want to go to a certain point. Right there. Okay. Fade that to the point where it's like not even like a thing. I want to full screen this. Get a snip. Okay. Oops. Okay. We've got a snip. I'm just going to name it something random. We're going to put it in our bin. I'm going to use the same edit that I used basically at the start of the video, where I'm going to go to my sound effects. Where is the camera shutter effect? I can just put it in again. Camera click. Boom. Let's do -5. Okay. And now we put tint. All right, let's see that again. We're going to put an exponential fade into this just to really warm it up. Let's see how this plays. So, I wonder if it'd look better if we zoomed in on that. Maybe. You know what I might want to do in that case? I'm going to go back to the intro then. Real quick. What if I just zoom in a little? Well, that might be a little too much. What if I just do like a little zoom? I actually like it better without it. I think they both work better separately. Let's see. We're at 2:27. I can almost end. All right, and then yeah, let's just get LF in here at this point. Okay. So at this point, we're going to... Yeah, we can close that. Let me open the outro folder. Because there's a few things in here that we're going to need. Yeah, we're just kind of... Oh, I should put... Yeah, hold on. Let's actually do some of these. Yeah. Let's actually put in some of these. And I think at that point, let's... I don't know if that has to... Do I talk about his run? Do I talk about the rest of his S Factor run? I don't know if I even do. Yeah, I don't even talk about the rest of his S Factor run. So I'm not even going to use this snip, actually. I'm just going to, like... I think I'm just going to have both of these together. So that you can kind of compare and contrast the placements. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Slide down. And out zoom. Or you know what? Maybe not. If I stack them next to each other. Okay, you know what? Actually, that's fine. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. I'll get that. Put it here. Yeah, see what else they do. Just to kind of let people know about the rest of his run at that tournament. Okay. And then I can actually probably delay the exponential fade a little. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put the Shuton and the Anin things back up. We're going to put them back there, actually. Oops. We're gonna put them back there. Oh, it's shoot on number 2? I don't want shoot on number 2. I want shoot on number 1. Shoot on number 2 is just not really a good photo of him. Put the out zooms. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right, we've actually been live for 2.5 hours. I actually think I'm going to end stream here, basically. But, yeah. I'm basically just gonna... Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna finish the rest of this later. Or after, off stream. But, yeah, it was good to have people, you know, chill out, do all this. Been a fun time. I'll see you guys later.